Hello John, it's Charlie here in Toronto. I went out and picked up all the little bits and pieces that you recommended to do this modification to the transformer or controller, and here you'll see some of them. I got a nice little mini soldering iron, got some clippers, and some of these needle pin pliers. Got this nice desoldering unit made of metal, feels good. And I picked up some different type of wiring. Got some 22 gauge for the inside work, and I got this heavier duty red and black for the power lines. I also picked up this heatsink. I tried to get one similar to the one that you had, although it's not exactly the same. I should be able to get 3 out of it, and ultimately I hope to be able to convert 3 of these units, so this will work out just fine. Maybe a bit tall, but I'll check it out. There's 3 BD911s, just as you recommended. They were about $1.60 each. I got some heatsink compound. If you buy a tube, it's relatively expensive, and they were only a couple of dollars. At the same store, it's like a treasure trove in there. I got this little circuit test breadboard wiring kit with all these various size jumper cables, which will come in very handy. Here's a couple of units here you might or may not be familiar with. That's a clipper. Power control. The total output is 1.5 amps, 15 VA, and the input's 120. It's made by H&M. And then I have this unit here. It's made by Bachmann. Difficult to see in the light. But it's got an input of 120 volts, it says here, and an output of 17 VDC or 20 VAC. Maximum output says 7 VA total. And I'm just wondering if it's possible to do the same with this. A couple of other things you might be interested in. This here comes from a paper copier at the office, and the guy was in servicing it, and I thought, they might come in handy for some different type of loads, and could probably work out quite well if you got it on the right one. Just about the right size, and I'm sure we could come up with an idea for it. Anyway, it's just something to look at. Next time you come across a printer copier being serviced. So it looks as if I'm all set to go here, and I'll take it one step at a time. I've removed the board, and I cut the corners there. I've cut them too much, but I was able to cut those 2 lines. Anyway, So the plan here is this room in the basement is about 8.5 feet by 9.5 feet, and I've got lots of stuff in boxes, most of it never been run or is in good second-hand condition. And a couple of interesting things I've got is 2 of these Harry Potter units. Now these are 00 scale, made by Bachmann for the North American market, and you see the logo there, it's 5972. Now I haven't opened either of these 2 boxes, and I'm not sure if I will, because I'm not really quite sure what I'll do with it, but a friend has a similar set and he says it runs like a charm, so we'll wait and see. So anyway, 8'6" by 9'6". I'd like to try and get some mainline running, and as I've got plenty of stuff here, that needs some running, as you can imagine. Anyway, that's it for the beginning of the project. I'll send this off to you, and maybe you can comment it. In the meantime, thanks very much.